Good late morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday's 11:15 a.m. Unravel. We're going to go ahead and get things started since we don't have too much time today to kind of work on our body, work on our mind before we continue with our workday, or maybe before we jump into full body blast and abs. Just real quick before I forget at the end, we sent out a communication to you all yesterday. Maybe you got it this morning for a quick 6-question survey. Should take you about 1 to 2 minutes. Please take some time, if you would, to answer these. It's going to help us develop a better game plan, schedule an agenda to better serve you all as we finish out the year 2020 working from home and present you with more options for classes and everything. So just make sure you check that out. Please fill it out. If you got any questions, always shoot us an email at powerup@lenovo.com. All right, so first thing we're going to do today, we're just going to knock out a couple Jefferson curls to help open up our back before we get to the ground and start moving. So we're going to stand tall. Remember the Jefferson curl, we're going to start at the bottom of our neck. We're going to undo our vertebrae as we slowly bend over, feel all that fascia start opening up. We're going to go as low as we can, and then we're just going to stack it back on the way up, all right? So big breath in at the top. Exhale. And slowly start undoing that spine. Nice and easy. This is a great mobility exercise for that back health, posterior mobility. Hands slide down the legs. Once you get down as far as you can go, just pause for a moment. And then we're going to slide back up. Nice and easy here. Stacking that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Back up. And then once we get to the top, we're going to take a deep breath again in through the nose. Exhale. And slowly start going down again. Nice and easy here. Again, just roll methodical with this movement. Make sure the eyes are looking back at the knees once we get towards the end. Pause for a moment and come back up. Good. And then we got one more here. So big breath in at the top again. Exhale. Slowly start on doing that spine. This is the last of our Jefferson Curl series. It's nice and easy. As we get to the bottom, hang out for a moment. Come back up. Once we get to the top, we're just going to go ahead and make our way to the ground. So we're going to start with our right leg. So we're going to go through a lizard series. We're going to have 3 different parts on each side. So the first one, we're going to do a low lizard. So that's when we're going to have one arm on the outside of our leg. Our chest is going to help push our knee over our toes. And we're going to work more on that ankle mobility here. So my left hand's on the outside over here. My right hand's on the outside. And then my area where my shoulder and my chest meet is pushing on my knee. We're going to let that knee go over that second toe. Make sure our foot stays flat. And then we got 1 minute starting now. Low lizard right here. Working on the calf, Achilles area. A little bit on that left quad and ham or hip flexor as well. So we just got 1 minute. As you feel it open, you can put a little bit more pressure on that right leg to help that knee get over the toes just a little bit more. Just make sure it stays in line with that second toe. Nice and easy. It's just a little gradual stretch. Got about 30 seconds left on this right side. Alright, we got 10 seconds here. Alright, slowly come up out of that. Now all we're going to do, we're just going to move our right leg to the outside Now both of our arms are going to be on the inside of our right leg. Then we're going to go into an extended arm lizard to where our hands are pretty far out in front of our forehead. And then we're going to be here for another minute, starting now. So we got extended arm lizard on the right side. My right arm is now on the inside of my right foot and knee. Both my hands are out front, kind of supporting out in front of my head. And everything else, we're just kind of letting relax, fall into place. We got 45 seconds left here. We got 15 seconds. All right, then from here, we're going to walk our hands back a little bit. And now we're just going to go into our base lizard, or that elbow to instep. So you're just going to try and drop your right elbow right inside that right ankle. And we're going to be here for 2 minutes though on this side. So we got 2 minutes now, base right side lizard. So you can kind of see my right leg's up front here. My right elbow's going on the inside. I'm trying to get it to the ground, but I may not necessarily get there today. It's okay. Just as these 2 minutes go by, just try to relax a little bit more, get a little bit deeper into that pose. Got about a minute and a half left here, so just relax. Focus on your breathing. If you have to, you can come out of it and reset. Do what you got to do to best serve yourself. We got about 1 minute left here. Right side lizard. Few more moments. All right, slowly come up out of that. Walk yourself up with your hands. Pretty intense on the right side. Just let it take effect for a moment. And then whenever you're ready, we're just going to switch to the left side now. So our left foot's going to go out in front. We're going to go into that low lizard. So you can see now my left hand goes on the outside of my left foot, where my chest and shoulder meets, going on my knee. And then I'm allowing my foot to stay flat, my heel's pushed into the ground, and my knee goes over that second toe. We got low lizard here for 1 minute, starting now. So again, this emphasizes the calf Achilles, so that fascia on the bottom of your foot. And then we'll transition into the next 2 different lizard poses after this one, just like we did on the right side. About 30 seconds left. All right, shift back just a little bit. Now my left leg is going to go on the outside. My left and right hands and arm are going to go out in front of my forehead. So now we have low or extended arm lizard for 1 minute, starting now, working on that left side. 30 seconds left here. All right, go ahead and walk your hands in just a little bit. And now we're going to go for our base lizard. That elbow is going to go to that instep right inside that left ankle. We got 2 minutes starting now. Base lizard. Again, allow your body to kind of warm up, become acclimated to the pose. And then as you feel your body, your hip open up, you try to get lower to the ground. Maybe even getting that elbow to the ground. But we got 1:40 left right now. Left side lizard pose. We got less than a minute, about 50 seconds left. Just try to relax for the last few moments here. We got 15 seconds left. All right, slowly come on up out of that. And then next, we're just going to go into our base saddle pose. So if you want, you can use something to cushion up between your calf and your hamstrings. But otherwise, we're just going to sit tall on our heels. Kind of a little bit of a counter stretch going on. Let our hips relax some. And we're just going to be here for about 30 more seconds. And then we're just going to finish today off with the child's pose hold for the last few moments of class. So again, we're just in regular saddle, sitting tall with our torso. Kind of a lot of emphasis on the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, calves, Achilles areas. So now we're just kind of hitting the knees and the quads a little bit. Alright, so now the last 30 seconds, we're just going to switch around. Sit the hips to the heels. Walk your arms out in front. We got a 30-second child's pose. Just target the upper body a little bit to finish out today's routine. Just a few more moments here. All right, and we'll come on up out of that. And everyone, that will wrap up Tuesday's Unravel. If you're going to be sticking around for full body blast, we're going to be back in about 5 minutes. Otherwise, please, everyone, make sure again that you're kind of checking your emails, communications for that survey that we sent out. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Full body blast people, I'll see you in 5. Everyone else, if you're unable to stick around, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Thank you.